Hi everybody, how you doing? Welcome to Music Education Video, and this is lesson 41. Now today we'll be dealing with relative minor scales. So as you know, we're going to write your own book. So first slide everybody, relative minor scales. Alright, here we go guys. Get your pens and paper out. And you're going to notice something here. This A, B, C, D, E, F, G, and then A again, is the same as the C scale. Okay, guys? Now, relative minors are the same as the majors, but you start 3 half steps down. If you take a C, everybody play a C on the piano, please. Now, go down 3 half steps. That's 1, 2, 3. That's what that means. 3 half steps down is the relative minor. Now, the relative minor is the same as the major scale. So let's all say it. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, A. Good, guys. Write that down. Okay? And we're going to do more extensively as we go. Next one. The B flat relative minor is really your D flat scale. So, write it down. B flat, C, D flat, E flat, F, G flat, A flat, B flat. Very nice, guys. Okay. B relative minor is really your D scale. So write it down. B, C sharp, D, E, F sharp, G, A, B. Okay. And then you'll see the pattern here. C relative minor is really your E flat scale. So here we go. C, D, E flat, F, G, A flat, B flat, C. All right. Doing great, guys. Now, as you'll see, I started saying D flat here. Now, it's C sharp, okay? C sharp relative minor is really your E scale. So start on C sharp. Okay, let's say it together. C sharp, D sharp, E, F sharp, G sharp, A, B, C sharp. Good. Okay, and then next, D relative minor is really the same as F major scale. So here's D relative minor. D, E, F, G, A, B flat, C, and D. Okay? Now write all this down and then get your own sheet in front of you. Here we go. Now, considering that you know my method, we write everything down. All right? We're going to start with A relative minor. Okay? Now, you can do that a lot with that, guys. To get used to it, you can skip notes and do it in thirds. I went one above what's called the tonic. The tonic is just the bottom note, guys. And all these scales, whatever scale you're on, when they say tonal gravity or whatever, or tonic, it's the first note of the scale. And melodies and all that and songs often gravitate and start on the tonic and end on the tonic. Not always, okay, but the tonic is like the pull, all right? And that's often referred to as what key you're in, all right? So now let's go on to B flat relative minor, okay? Same as a D flat major scale. Go. And these have great sounds to them. Okay, that's the B flat relative minor. Do it in thirds, which means you skip notes. I went one above the tonic. And then I went one below the tonic. That's hard, okay? The thirds are going to take some time, but you can do it. That's a good way to practice your relative minors. Next, B relative minor. Same as D major. Do it in thirds. That's your relative minor. Okay? And then C relative minor is the same as E flat major. And thirds, please. I'm not going to say every note because you got to look at your own hands, and when I say thirds, you're just skipping notes in the scale. Okay, now I'm going down, This is C relative minor, same as E flat major, going down, skipping notes. And one below the tonic. That's right. Okay, C sharp relative minor, same as E major. And thirds. That's a nice way to practice them. Okay, and then last one on this diagram is D relative minor, the same as F major. I started on thirds on that one. And do it straight up, please. Okay, and the fingers are the same as what I covered in the first initial lessons. In your right hand, you're usually looking for 1, 2, 3, cross under, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And left hand's opposite, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, cross over on 3. That's your basic pattern, and it varies. Great, okay. Now, guys, let's move on to the next diagram, please. Okay, if you're just tuning in, which is not really what you do, you watch the whole thing. These are relative minor scales, guys. All right. Now, E flat relative minor is the same as G flat major scale. Write it down. It's E flat, F, G flat, A flat, B flat, C flat is B, D flat, E flat. Okay, good. E relative minor, guys, same as G major. Let's go down in the register. E, F sharp, G, A, B, C, D, E. F relative minor, same as A flat major. Here we go. F, G, A flat, B flat, C, D flat, E flat, F. Okay? And this is one of the modes, and we'll deal with that later. It's also called Aeolian. Relative minor and Aeolian are the same thing, everybody. F sharp, relative minor, is the A scale. Here we go. F sharp, G sharp, A, B, C sharp, D, E, F sharp. And G relative minor is your B flat major scale. Go. G, A, B flat, C, D, E flat, F, G. All right, and the last one for relative minors, this is number 12. We learn everything by 12, chromatic. Okay, G sharp relative minor is really your B scale. So let's all say it and write it down. G sharp, A sharp, B, C sharp, D sharp, E, F sharp, G sharp. Fantastic. Let's play them straight up and then in thirds. Here we go, guys. E flat relative minor. E flat relative minor is G flat major. Straight up. I realize that'll take some time, but you practice that over and over until you master that. E flat relative minor. Then you do it in thirds, skipping notes. Good, okay? And then E relative minor. Nice, okay, let's play it in thirds, a little lower. Good. Okay, F relative minor is your A flat scale. Thirds. Good, and hum along, okay? F sharp relative minor is your A scale. Thirds. Okay, and you got to do it slow to start with, like this. That's the scale in thirds, which means you skip a note, and then you move up to the next scale tone, and one above. And then down, same thing, skip a note. And one below. Okay, G relative minor is B flat major. Thirds. And last but not least, guys, is G sharp relative minor. Okay, it's B major. You can go either way. If you go G sharp and you don't know where it came from, you go 3 half steps up. 1, 2, 3. And that's B, and that's a major scale. If you're on the major scale and you want to learn the relative minor, you go 3 half steps down. But they never really say relative major, but they say relative minor. Just so you know that they're the same thing, they're all related. We're all related. Okay, G sharp, relative minor, go. And do it in thirds, please. Fantastic. That's a beautiful sound. You guys are doing great. Stay with me. There's a whole lot more. Music education video. See you later. Bye-bye now.